EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for March 2nd, 2023. It is Thursday, and the Thursday video forecast is proudly sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Keep your vehicle looking great all the time and stop wasting your money on those costly individual washes with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club. You can join at a very low price starting at just $13.95 per month, and it's the only place where weather doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the weather at all ruining your fresh wash, whether it be snow, sleet, freezing rain, slop from the roads, whatever. Just stop by as often as you like within the calendar month to get a fresh wash for that low monthly rate. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So today we're going to start off cloudy. We're going to have some showers around early this morning, and probably really early in the morning, and then after that point we'll have partial clearing. We're going to have mild temperatures today, as you can see, above me, 52 to 62. This is a cold front moving through, but the cold air is going to be lagging, and it's not going to start coming into the region in the overnight hours. So we'll have a mild day today with that, even with that front moving through. Clouds giving way to sun, nice afternoon once it does, and we'll have at least partial clearing. It's not going to be a complete. It's times of clouds and sun this afternoon, okay? So there are going to be times that it's still a little more cloudy than sunny, but you'll still have some sun to deal with this afternoon in between, or once this system moves through, I should say. So here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting off at 7 o'clock this morning, and we have some showers across the eastern areas extending from the Baltimore-Washington area all the way up through eastern Pennsylvania, northwest New Jersey, actually much of New Jersey here at this point, but we move this forward an hour at a time. Here is 8, here is 9, there's 10, just about done here at this point, okay? So that's it. That's all you got for precipitation. Then again, you'll have some variably cloudy skies the rest of the day. Well, you have, times of clouds and sun, and it will be mild today, very mild for this time of year. And it should be dry today and again through the overnight with just mostly cloudy skies expected overnight. So let's go back to the European model here and just move this forward. Our next system coming in here is on Friday. It's another overrunning system that we've been talking about all week. And this has been trending with time less and less with the winter component, but there still is a winter component to it, just not a whole lot. There's a little bit of snow on the front end, and that goes over to sleet, freezing rain, and then rain. That's the transition, so we know that's going to be the transition. It's not going to suddenly change into a snowstorm or an ice storm. That's not what we're dealing with, this situation. It is going to be from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and it's going to be a snow, then sleet, then freezing rain, then rain transition, and it should be ending as rain by early Saturday morning. So we'll go back over to the NAM and see what it has here for that system. This is a precipitation type loop here, and it's showing this is looking at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So early afternoon, you have this band that comes in that's with the warm air advection, the warm front itself, okay? Still rain down here in South Jersey and close to Philly, but you have this in the interior, a band of snow coming through. Now, this, I don't want to say band like this is like a hefty thump of snow like it looked like a couple days ago. It's not. Just a little bit, and I'll show you those totals here in a second. But this moves off to the north, and then it's as the warm air advects and warm air overrides cold air at the surface, you get some sleet first, and as that warm layer deepens and it gets a lot thicker, it changes over to freezing rain, most notably in areas of elevation up here in the far northern areas. So most of this activity is going to be for the northern areas, I-80 and points north, and then parts of the mountainous parts of central Pennsylvania as well. Lower elevations really not too much. It might be snowing, not really sticking too well type thing when it first starts out. Same thing with the sleet. Don't expect too much accrual there of the sleet. And then this is all going to turn to rain overnight before it ends early Saturday morning. This is looking at 6 o'clock in the morning, just about done here at this point. Okay, so that's Saturday. Saturday is just a mostly cloudy day in its wake. Should be a dry day the most of the day, and then partly to mostly cloudy here on Sunday. So let's get over to the European model just to see what it has for snow totals. We don't do snow maps for this kind of snow, coding to an inch type stuff, because it's just not worth our time. We will send alerts for the My Pocket Meteorologist members that are subscribed to these particular areas that could get a coding to an inch, which is generally following areas of elevation. These are all the elevation areas here, okay? This is following areas of elevation. So these areas here above that line could get something. So the lower elevations here, probably not. Probably going to have a marginal temperature situation when this comes in, so I wouldn't expect any accumulations. And if you do, it's going to be like a dusting, and that's it. So not a real big deal. Once we get to sleet totals here, same areas it's following here, areas of elevation, tenth or two of sleet, and up to a tenth of an inch of freezing rain before that goes over to rain. So that's what we're dealing with. As far as rain totals, you're on either side of an inch. We will be setting alerts for that as well, because once we go over a half inch within a 12-hour period, we have to send rain alerts as well, even in winter. Even for those subscribed to the winter alerts, you're still going to get rain alerts for that. So that's what we're dealing with for this system. And I don't think we'll be issuing a snow map on the weather alerts page, because again, it's futile. I just need to tell you, we're going to get a code new inch in higher elevations. That's pretty simple, right? It's not something we need to write a big discussion about. As we get beyond this system here, again, it's going to be mostly cloudy here during the day on Saturday, with this system still kind of lurking and nearby. And then as we get over to Sunday, it's going to be partly to mostly cloudy. And temperatures this weekend are going to be in the upper 40s to near 50. After a cooler day tomorrow, 38 to 44 is the spread tomorrow for highs. Okay, and then once we get into Monday, we have a partly cloudy day on tap. So it's still going to be mild, going right into early the middle part of next week. Once we get to Wednesday, I think is when we start to transition down to the colder temperatures. That's going to be with us for a while, probably a couple weeks of colder than average temperatures coming in beginning Wednesday. So we have the next system coming in Monday night into Tuesday morning. This is a cold front, and you can see that here. I'm sorry, this is Monday night. There's a Monday night into Tuesday morning. Here's the cold front moving through, and then Wednesday we start turning a little bit colder on the opposite side of that front, and then even colder beyond that once we get to next Thursday. So it's going to keep going down, and highs like, maybe near 40, 35 to 40 for a while is what we're going to be dealing with, and that's going to go for about 2 weeks. Okay, we're going to have that cold temperatures lasting for a little while. There's really the most prominent period of that cold looks like it's going to come in right around the 9th and lasting for about 10 days or so, or almost up to the equinox. Excuse me. That's probably the core of the cold period. So we can still get something in there during that time frame that could be wintry, and it'll be a little easier for something like that to occur at that point. So we'll keep our eyes peeled to the long range and see if we have anything coming downstream. But in the next 7 days, probably not, except for this little bit of wintry mess at the onset of this system coming in here on Friday afternoon. By the way, the timing of that, if you're going back to the timing of this coming in, this is coming in like early to mid-afternoon or southwestern areas, and then this transition occurs during the evening, from snow to sleet, freezing rain, and then rain overnight once you get past midnight. But this, again, it's not going to be a lot of snow or sleet or freezing rain. None of those three look like it's going to be a concerning levels for either one or that we're talking about. So probably not any snow maps and weather alerts. So if that changes, we will start issuing that. If you see us issuing weather alerts updates on social media, something changed. I don't expect it to, but just in case. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for March 2nd, 2023. Have a great Thursday.